Leo, welcome. I'm just going to make sure that I have all of the cards upright. I'm being guided to make sure that I reset all of the decks. So just give me a moment. I hope all is well. If you are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is still a fairly new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. If you are returning and you are a subscriber, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just resetting all the decks to make sure everything is upright. Leo. So if you need to step away, go ahead and do so. I have a few decks that I need to reset. I want you to see the process. Okay. All right. And I might as well just go ahead and give announcements while I'm resetting the decks. And that simply is we do have an SGL Spiritual Tarot Podcast. There you will find your individual zodiac sign readings as well as your collective readings, earth, air, fire, and water signs. SGL Tarot Podcast is just like YouTube. It's just audio. All right. I do have some visuals on there, but visuals is here on YouTube. That's what live is for. So the visuals will stay on YouTube. The audio will be the podcast. So make sure you check that out. Every Sunday, next 72s are released. Okay. This upcoming Sunday is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And then it goes back into the regular cycle. I go in the order of the 12 zodiac houses, signs: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So you will never get lost. I always stay in the order of the houses. I don't go backwards. Unless I'm divinely guided. And I will announce that. Make sure you check out the community section. That's what I take with you. All right. If there's a live reading or any reading that are uploaded, the comment section is for you. All right, so that you can be a spiritual guiding light. You can share what you resonate with, what you don't resonate with. I communicate in the community section. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. There is no wrong question. And I do have the live open. I mean, not live. I have the chat open. So if you have any questions or whatever, I will answer at the end of the session. Okay. So that I won't look at the chat because I don't want to be distracted when I'm channeling. All right. Or reading the cards in the tarot. So I will answer any questions at the end. All right. I don't have a direct message for you, Leo, and that doesn't mean that that's something bad. It just means I don't have a direct message. If something comes in, I'll let you know. Okay, but right now I'm just resetting the cards. Let me see how many more decks I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. I have 6 more decks to reset, and then we're going to start your session of what you need to know. Mending is wanting to churn and do all kind of stuff, and it's coming out. All right. Mending. Cancer, Taurus, and Libra energy. All right. It is a process. It is. when it comes to being a reader. It's like, yeah, this is the part nobody wants to do. Reset the decks. It's like, no, reset, reset. All right, Leo, my fire sign. I'm being guided to shuffle this deck and give you a storyline of what you need to know. Let me put this to the side so I can remember. If you're now just coming in, welcome and welcome back. If you have any questions, just put it in the chat and I will answer them at the end of the session. And for those of you who need caption, I don't have access to that right now. Eventually, hopefully I will. I know that on your end, if you turn your caption on, it will come on, but it will not show during the live. But after the live is over, caption is available. While I'm live, caption is not available. I had someone who was really, really, and you know, I totally agree. Caption should be available because I don't want anyone to not be able to get the reading. And so I know the answer. When I'm live, I don't have the option to have the caption enabled. For some reason, it's disabled. But when the live is over, the caption is available to you. So. All right. All right, we have, after this deck, one more deck to go. Imagine how I feel. Do I want to reset these decks? Yes and no. It's like a part of me is like, get to the reading. It's like, no, it's a reason why I'm being guided to reset the decks. I don't recall what Gemini's, Cancer's was before you, Leo. Oh, it was. Cancer was about intuition, about trusting your intuition. So if you need to go check that out, you can. You're not obligated to, but it is available for you. Okay. And I need to get comfortable in my chair so that I can really tap in for you, Leo, my fire sign. If you're just coming in, if you have any questions or a question, put it in the chat and I will answer at the end of the session. This reading session is, we're taking a look at what you need to know. So I'll be pulling. I know that I'm going to use this deck, the whole deck. This will be my first time doing it. So I'm a little nervous. I'm being guided to do the whole deck. So, Leo. All right, once we get through this deck, we're going to start your session. And the first spread is going to be several cards, and then I'm going to tell you what the spread is. All right. Okay. In August, Leo, that's going to be my movie month, and I want to catch up on all the movies that I'm not aware of, and all the movies that I did take a glimpse of the, what is it, commercial, or the preview? Yeah, previews of movies that I want to watch that I haven't been able to get to because either I'm working, I'm working. So I know August is going to be my movie month. That's my vacation. I want to catch up on all the movies. I think that's what I want to do. All right. You see me shuffling this. I already reset this deck. And so as I start, I'm just going to go ahead and do my intro. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, let me start again. Most High, I thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for Leo. My fire sign, thank you. All right, so this is here so I can remember. All right, transformational message. For Leo. Again, the first spread, I'm going to put down some cards, and then I'll let you know what the spread is talking about in regards to what you need to know. Okay, you have You Are Not Alone, Leo. Very direct message. You are not alone, Leo. All right, you have a loved one there with you. Your higher self is trying to comfort you. Your spirit guides have your back. You're not alone. You have Deal with the unexpected. Treat the unseen as a divine offering. You know that saying, Leo? It's about when things happen. It's gonna come to me. Just give me a moment, Leo. Everything happens for a reason. That's what I'm getting here. Deal with the unexpected. Everything happens for a reason. And understand that whatever is happening, you are not alone. Okay. All right. This one's trying to come out, the Eight of Pentacles. You look good. Okay. Even if you don't want to. Okay. Continue to practice self-care and self-love. Continue to show compassion because it looks good on you. Don't try to restore what you've detached from. Okay. People, places, or things. What did Leo detach from? Show me this. This is shadow energy. What did Leo detach from? Ace of Pentacles. This is the Ace of Chalices. This is detaching from some type of, sexual addiction. For others of you, a new beginning with someone else, separation. Okay. Could be both. What else? That Leo. All right, you have doubt and humor coming out. Someone doesn't think you take life serious. Someone could, the rumor has it, Leo, is that you're childish. Or what you're refusing to see is that someone is childish. They're not on the same level as you. Thank you. All right. So you have no get more information, opportunity, and romance. Be mindful of your one night stands. All right, because you may end up messing with the cycle. This literally just it threw itself in my hand. in reverse, goodness in reverse. Someone is trying to, what do they call it? Defamation of character. What is the outcome of this goodness in reverse? Calm, stay calm. Yeah, you're dealing with someone that's crazy. Yeah, and this is serenity. It's attached to serenity player. Accept the things, deal with the unexpected. You're not alone. Some of you realizing that someone was trying to use you for they want to get impregnated, caught on. There's rage, but this serenity, I'll read that to you in a bit. Just one moment. What else? All right, not this one. Okay. Thank you. You have the King of Fire, the Queen of Fire, and Justice. Your guides want you to know, Leo, that if you try to take matters in your own hands, everything that you worked hard for, it's like going 10 steps back or having to start all over again. And starting all over again, it may feel like all hope is lost. Like how do you start all over again? And that's not the case, because your shadow energy is the Eight of Pentacles here. You don't see what everyone else sees. So get out of that mindset of having to like having to fight, like prove yourself in some type of way, because you have King of Fire, which is your energy, the Queen of Fire, which is your energy as well. And this is your guide message on top of your spread that I haven't even got into yet. But the Queen and the King here, just be you, Leo. No one's forcing you to choose your masculine or your feminine energy. All right. For others of you, you have your traits of, whoever raised you, really, really heavy. And it's like you want to detach from those ways. And by doing so, you may feel like you're lost in the world. For others of you, you're walking away from your parents, someone who raised you. Through love, release the inner work. I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the surrender. When it comes to someone, how do I say this? It's not a sugar mama, it's an opportunist, right? You need to, before moving too fast, get more information about a person. Don't be so quick to think that because someone says they're going to do something that they're going to do it, Leo, because that might not happen, right? And it's kind of like someone giving someone false hope. Okay, there's the no. But whatever that's unexpected, that doesn't, that's not of your liking, Leo, it doesn't change the trajectory of who you are. And it's saying don't fight to be right, or don't fight for your position, because the Ace of Chalices is coming in reverse. Okay. And there's no fulfillment. So get back to what you need to do. Your I am message is the calm, water energy. Stay calm and allow this birth of a new, because there is someone that's creating deformation of character. And I just feel like whoever this is mad because they can't either have a part of you or attach themselves to you. And so they're the ones that's creating the havoc behind the scenes or at the forefront. Okay. Someone is mad because you don't want to turn over a new leaf. And when it comes to some of my Leos, whom it's just you, yourself, and you're not dealing with anyone, it's time for you to take life seriously. Okay, it's time to stop blaming what didn't happen or what happened. It's time to, advocate for yourself. And it's just so ironic. I just posted something on my social media. I want to share it with you what I said. Leo, and I said, my words were, learn who you are and unlearn who they told you to be. Change is a gift. Okay, you are not alone. So for those of you who now have to take life seriously, and that's a collective energy, because taking life seriously can come in so many directions when it comes to pathways and starting a new journey. And it may not feel like a new journey, but it is, because it's change. All right. What is the outcome? Leo, be mindful of someone coming in, wanting the relationship to be official. And you rush the matter, and you know nothing about this person. They're not your person. Whoever this person that's trying to rush a connection with you, they're not the one. You have the Hierophant here. Okay. Get out of your old ways with the Hierophant. Whoever this is, they're not who they say they are. You have the Seven of Cups, new possibilities, the Queen of Wands coming out again, confidence, Three of Cups, friendship, and the Queen of Swords, perception. All right. Whoever this is coming in to change. They're coming in as if they accept you for who you are, but their intention is to change you. All right. Once they realize that they cannot change you, is the moment that they start showing you who they are. And you're being asked to remain calm. This person may try to create deformation of character. Detach yourself from this person. Do not engage sexual activity with this person. Because if that's the case, they are trying to create a child, and that is going to create a whole nother situation that you don't want to deal with. What is the outcome to that? The Sun. But it seems like, and this is a child, the Sun, Leo, your energy. Okay. Do you want a child? Because the outcome is a child. The Nine of Pentacles. No, because the Nine of Pentacles is someone irresponsible, but is a messenger, and the Nine of Pentacles is having to be responsible. If you get whoever there's a child, right, that will be created. The end result is, Leo, you will be the one responsible. The other person that helps you create the child is not going to be an active parent. All right. What is the advice for this spread? What is the overall advice for this spread? Failure. All right. Detach from this person. Whoever this is in a committed relationship, if you have not realized this far that this person is only dealing with you for opportunity, you will. By the time you're wanting to end this relationship is the time that this person they're good with your connection. They are able to create triangulation, meaning they know your family and friends, co-workers. So now it is your word against theirs. And don't fight the narcissist is what I'm going to tell you. You're not a failure. For those of you who are not dealing with anyone, okay, you're not ready for romance at this time. Okay. In regards to opportunity and get more information, the fact that no was in front of it, this is kind of like you'll fall for anything. Okay. And with that being said, whatever this is that you fall for, whether this is, being duped, right? For some of you who are looking for homes and you give a deposit and they take off with the deposit, and it's like, wow, yes, it happened. Unexpected, something that's unexpected, right? You have the serenity prayer. You have to accept what happens. And, I don't want to say suck it up, but I want to say learn the lesson. Okay. And know that it's not your fault. You didn't see it coming. Okay. When you're in despair or desperate situations, you want to slow down because you can put yourself in a detrimental situation, more of a detrimental situation. And that's normally when takers come in because you're in your most vulnerable state. Okay, Leo, give me an overall I am message for this spread. If you allow your guides to fight your battle, all right, and don't be oblivious to the situation, Leo, um, there's favor. And the reason why there's favor is because your guides are saying that you are not alone. Just be patient, right? All right. Just be patient. And I'm going to read this card for you. Be patient. It says, "We are here for you. We never left through all the sadness and loneliness. However, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone, walk right beside you." Okay. Dust yourself off, Leo, and start again. Oh, goodness gracious. I need to take an Advil. I am in pain. Okay. We're going to do another spread. Just give me a moment. Let me mute this so I can get some ibuprofen. Just one moment. Let me see if I can mute it. All right, Leo, give me 5 minutes. Let me go give my grandbaby some water. My dogs. Just one moment. All right, Leo. Let me see. 3:07. I'll timestamp it for when I return. So here we go. All right, give me some transcendence messages for my Leo. Let me get my seat ready. I'm going to take my time with your reading, Leo. So, the first spread talked about Leo. There was the first channel message that I got was there's someone that doesn't like that you detach from them, are going to once you. Let me take my time. There is someone, okay, whom if you detach from them, they are going to do a defamation of character campaign, a campaign. They're going to be an issue, a problem. If it is currently happening, you're being asked to remain calm, accept what is happening, and don't allow this person to change you. The other message that I seen in the spread, Leo, was that if someone gets mad because you no longer are sexually available to them, or you are not providing any emotional security. So it's retaliation. For those of you who are not dealing with someone, the overall message that I received was now it's time to take life seriously. And with the Hierophant that came in, it just feels like however your upbringing was, whoever raised you, you're having some traumas of detaching from that. And you will be able to get through it. Just be patient with yourself. That was in the first spread. This live will still be available to you, Leo. Okay, so you can come back to it whenever you need. All right, let's go ahead and pull some transcendence messages for you. Let's see what messages come out. All right, what messages do you have for Leo? You need to start getting to know people, fellowship. All right, you've been wanting to, but you haven't yet. And take your time. All right, first impressions. I don't know what it is. You know how they say first impression is the stamping of how people perceive you. And in the beginning of your spread, it said, don't change who you are, but unlearn what people want you to be, Leo. All right. Your fire energy is popping out, Leo. What is this? What is this for Leo? All right, Leo, you have cleverness coming out. You have bankrupt in reverse. You have self-transcendence upright. You have poor mindset in reverse. And you have demonstrate moral courage coming out. All is not lost for sure. All right. I love that you're not in a poor mindset. I love that bankrupt and poor mindset is in reverse. So this is definitely good. Okay. You're not allowing anyone to take advantage of yourself, and you're not taking advantage of your own self. And when I say you're not taking advantage of your own self, meaning you are not abusing self. Okay. When it comes to self-transcendence, that's why I'm saying you're not abusing self, is because you're evolving, you're elevating, okay, into a new person. So what's old is old. And for some of you Leos, it could be hard for me. It could be difficult for you to detach from a version of yourself that you've been set in for quite some time. All right. Some of you are trying to figure out how you can still remain the same. You're being advised not to try to do a double life situation, because whoever it is you're trying to fool or get over, it's kind of like first warning, then destruction. It's like it's like the fool becomes the clown, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to become a clown, okay? Because then you don't own the rights of yourself. Now you are owned, okay, for entertainment purposes. So you want to be careful with that when it comes to you elevating. All right. And if you're going to truly detach from a certain version of yourself, truly walk away from that version, because it feels like that version likes to dabble in um, things that, that's connected to gambling. All right. What does your guides want you to know regarding the spread, Leo? It's kind of like, how, I don't know, it's kind of like a person who just a risk taker, I should say. It's a risk taking, but a risk taking of, risking it all. Let's see. What does Leo's guides have to say about this spread? You still need to learn. Just because you're an adult doesn't, you're not, the Knight of Earth is coming out. All right. Poor mindset, you're not in it and it's not bankrupt. It's like you need to invest in yourself. If it's not investing in yourself, you just need to be more responsible. You need to you're holding on to something. I think you need to live. You need to take action. Your guides want you to take action instead of being in your headspace, Leo, about something. Pinnacle is about material things, health. What else is the pinnacle? The Four of Earth, awakening. Yeah, you want to own yourself, then becoming a circus. In the Six of Water here. Disturb, poor mindset. Don't gamble your life. Don't gamble your last either. What does this say? Demonstrate moral courage. Whatever it is you want to set to do, you're going to have to. I'll say this: if you don't do it, if you don't try, you'll never know. You'll never know. And what is the outcome to you never know? What is the outcome to you never know? I can ask that question. The Nine of Wands. There's the courage and the boundaries. It says, even when things are tough, seems insurmountable. Yeah, you're just going to have to do it. And don't worry about the blockages. You stand firm and ride out the storm. You will be willing to do what it takes to get to the finish line. The Nine of Wands is encouraging you to keep pushing. You have a support system. Trust in yourself and take help where it is offered. If you're a Leo and you're saying what support system, once you take action, everything will align itself. Now, don't say, you're like, oh, you're the support system. Don't do that, because people are going to be like, what, Leo, what is you talking about? Everybody, just because, never mind. Let's give me some iron messages for Leo. Everybody doesn't know everybody ain't gonna know your storyline. Yep, you have success and balance. It's about taking action, and everyone shows up. And as everyone, and people show up on your path, as they show up on their path, their desires are fulfilled. Everything comes in full circle. For some of you Leos, there is this type of success where you're saying, how do I obtain it again? You're wanting to obtain it again. Creation, there's the Fool. You have to just do it. Because for those of you who did take the leap of faith, and you got the success, you got the reward, and it's faded out, and now you're trying to figure out how do you experience it again, you just have to try again. And you have to allow those who come onto your path to bring balance instead of you being in control. Because it seems like the first time around, you were in control over the whole thing. Now, if you want to go on second round, right, with this success, you have to learn how not to be in control this time. What is this balance? It says, I find balance between each spheres of my life. I am a master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. I'm going to be honest with you, Leo. What it is that you're seeking that you deem as success, that's the gamble. It's not. You're not going to have fulfillment. What's going to be the fulfillment are those who come onto your path because they were obedient and they come onto your path. They receive the success and fulfillment. All right, let's go ahead and see what your storyline is. This is a new spread. For those of you who didn't resonate with the first spread or the second spread, let's go ahead and see what this spread entails. All right. Let me shuffle. What is Leo's storyline? And then we'll clarify with what your guides want to know, and then outcome advice. I was wondering, I was like, why am I supposed to reset these cards for Leo? Your reading is totally different from everyone else's, Leo. Let me shuffle this. All right. What is Leo's storyline? I don't know how I'm gonna get all these cards. You have the Temperance on this deck, but we're gonna see how it works. How it plays out. You have the Temperance here. You have to give some, it's a give and take, Leo, with the Temperance here. Remember I said you're closing out this previous spread. I said it's going to feel like a gamble, but it's not. It's going to be a success for those who come onto your path, right? It's a give and take. And the reason why I'm seeing this is because, Leo, the first time go around, it's something you were supposed to do and you didn't do it. Okay. All right. All right. The Star with, there was something you were supposed to do and you didn't do it. That's why this next go around, when it comes to success, it may feel like you're on the back burner, but you're not. You're actually providing success for those who come onto your path. You will be a blessing to, not a curse, but you will be. Let's just keep going. The Star with the Seven of Pentacles. And those you choose to allow to come on your path, it just feels like because you're not receiving the success, it's kind of like, do I put it back? Right? And you're wanting to be back into control. You're wanting to make your wishes, you're wanting your wishes to be fulfilled. The question is, are these cups full or empty? And what's going on behind the scenes? I love the Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Cups deals with secrets, deceit, but also, you know how someone says, I wish I had X, Y, and Z. And then they get it. And then once they get it, now they want something else. And then once they get everything that they want in life, what else do they live for? They never even knew what they wanted to live for in the beginning. They thought that material things was going to be a fulfillment, and it's not. So with this Nine of Cups here, it just feels like, Leo, I'm sorry, you are in your energy where you're wanting it to be about you when it comes to fulfillment. And it could be I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it just feels like you're not on the back burner. I want you to hear me. People are coming onto your path, right? And they're going to receive success for coming onto your path. So don't get mad when people are not coming to fill your cups or to be a fulfillment. You are going to be a fulfillment to others, regardless if your cup is full or not. Your cups, you have 9 cups there. It's not 1 cup. So you have outlets. Okay. You have the Hierophant, the Six of Swords. This is a lesson. The Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Fool. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this whole deck. And the Fool. So there's a lesson. So there's what's indecisive is, are you going to go through a cycle of allowing people to gain success on your timeline? Are you going to close off? Are you going to close off your pathway towards others, and you deem your sense of what you deem as fulfillment? But your fulfillment won't be the pinnacle, it will be the cups. But it's not a guarantee, because you're being asked to be responsible with your Queen of Pentacles. And the fact that the Six of Swords is here, the grass is being depicted as if it's green on the other side, but it is not. And that's the lesson. And the Judgment with the Fool. Only reason why this lesson is happening is because when you first had your go around with the level of success that you obtained, there was something that you didn't do. So now if you decide to go another round, it's a give and take. And the give and take is allowing others to have this sense of success on your path, on your timeline. The Ten of Wands with the Four of Swords. There's someone that will bend over backwards for you, literally. And this is the person that's coming onto your path if you allow them to. This is someone that you kind of just brush ashore. Maybe they don't fit in. I'm not really for sure, right? When it comes to your caliber, Leo, the level or status of your caliber as a person. But tell me more about the Ten of Wands with the Four of Swords. Whoever this is, they know more about you than you know about them. So don't prejudge this person. The Page of Swords, the Strength is here, and the Hangman. Whoever this is like someone's waiting for the right time to come onto your timeline, Leo, to see if you are going to allow, like, what's at the bottom of the deck? Yep. See? To see if you're going to allow them to, yeah. You have earned it says you have earned every one of your successes. Are you going to allow this person to have the success, or are you going to take it, Leo? If you take it, there's going to be a tower moment, Leo. It's like everything goes back, right? It's that close of, oh, I could have had it. And it's like, no, it's ending. So in short terms, it's like, Leo, there's a possibility where you F things up, okay? But joy comes back with the Ace of Cups again, a new start again, right? And it feels like if you choose not to allow this person to have success on your timeline, right? This person is coming in with the Ace of Cups. They're coming in to save you. Anyhow, you know how that saying of someone who makes it and then they come back and get their people? That's what this person does. Mm-hmm. And then it's kind of like you're not even, there's no apology or anything. It's like you are back to your 1-2 step, but not even saying thank you to this person. Oh, did I speak too soon? I think I did. The two of cups. So there's mending, and then the Ace of Pentacles, and building again, and the Lovers. And then you have the Emperor coming in, and the King of Cups. And then there's this disturbance of, words are not being exchanged now, okay, between you and this person. It's kind of like two people who don't like each other, but no one is saying that they don't like each other. What else? Yeah. The Two of Swords, wanting to move on. What's the next thing? Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups, right? Why would you want to let go of, your main source? What else? What is it that with the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords? Leo, despite of this person coming back in to save you in whatever situation, it's a little. Did you see that little gnat? Yep. I'm gonna get you, little gnat. Just in the little light. I'm gonna get it. Hold on. Leo, despite of this person coming in and changing the trajectory in your life, right? I'm not judging you, Leo, but it just feels like I'm not gonna lie, I see opportunists. It's like despite of what this person can do for you or what they will do for you, you're going to always go for the next best thing. And then after you have fun with the next best thing, you're gonna hope that this person is still accessible. Is this person still gonna be accessible for Leo? The Queen of Swords? No, she's coming in reverse. So it's like the doors are closed. Fours represent home. There's nothing you'll be able to say. So do you want to risk this, Leo? Three of Swords, Seven of, or the Ace of Wands. Sex ain't even going to make this right. Sex won't even make it right. That's the truth. Once a person no longer has words, that's bad. That's not good. Leo, and you know what's so ironic about this spread is the fact that the reading is more focused on you and not the other person. Ain't that something? The reading ain't about the other person. It's about you. Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. You need to grow up, Leo. You're always looking for the next best thing in the hopes that this person is going to stick out the Three of Swords. And it looks like it's a wrap. And the Knight of Wands. Yep. There's somebody else younger coming in, or that's already in the background, that's providing emotional security to your person. Yep. And they're speaking a lot of positivity into your person. This person knows more about you. If you're just now finding out about that your person is being entertained by somebody younger, they are. I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news. Justice, the Eight of Wands, but your person doesn't want them. There's their focus. And the Eight of Wands, they want you to come towards them versus them coming towards you. And the Hermit, okay? And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, they miss you sexually, Leo, but unfortunately, can you own up to your wrongs, Leo? Look at that, see? You need to own up to your wrongs. And I can only give one more. I thought I was going to be able to do the whole deck, but I can't. And then you have the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, and it's the child that's going to change the trajectory for some of you Leos. Others of you Leo, I'm sorry. This is the barrier of bad news. It's kind of like, you gambled off your stability. Are you? Are we back on? Are we still? All right. So others of you Leos, you're being asked to be selfish and be all about you and be in control, because if you allow this person to have success on your path, on your timeline, it's all bad. It's all bad. And don't risk it all. It's not worth it. And what does your guides want you to know in regards to that? I thought we were going to be able to do the whole deck, but unfortunately, my guides told me no. All right. Ooh. Yep. They want you to take action, but not be gullible. And it means independent, Leo. You have the Knight the Knight of Water and Abaya. What does it say? The Queen of Air. Okay. This is the younger person, that the King of Water and the Moon. There is this deception. I'll say this. Know the person's intentions. The truth is there. The truth won't be hidden. Okay? That's what I'm being guided to tell you. With all of your spreads together, the lesson here is following your heart, Leo, and knowing the difference when someone's coming in, knowing when. Don't be duped by the narcissist, Leo. Know what a narcissist. You should know what a narcissist is trying to infiltrate into your life by now. That should be a lesson that you should have learned by now. Overall outcome advice. The Fool. Oh, gambling. See, Leo. Let me just read it. It says the upright position of this card depicts a new journey where you will be filled with optimism, wonder, and courage. Confirmation. A new cycle is a new path, right? But the success that happens on your path, Leo, your reading is complicated. It is very much so complicated. Shed light on Leo, please. Shed light on Leo, please. Break the chains. That's up in the air. And that's cycles, patterns. Some people call it generational curses. Did you learn the lesson? I feel you have. And I know you can break this chain. All right. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewrite the future. Leo. All right. What are the messages you have for Leo, please? We're moving on. What are the messages you have for Leo? What else does Leo need to know? You have Libra energy coming out. July is what I'm seeing as well regarding the future. April. Someone's name could be April. But for the most part, what was supposed to happen in April is going to happen in July. September could be a Virgo. Positive thinking. A Virgo is no longer talking negative about you. And they have hopes that the situation between you two could be better. Leo. Yeah, partner here. Awareness of others. People know about this. It's no secret. February is coming in reverse. Could be a Capricorn cusp of Aquarius or Aquarius. You have opposite and reverse. So this is not a twin flame. This is someone opposite sex. They're telling the truth in 9 weeks. Someone is pregnant, or someone is getting ready to embark on something new. And this could also confirm the new journey as well, the new cycle that's supposed to start for you. But the only thing is, are you willing to learn the lesson and allow people to have success on your path? And it's not the back burner, Leo. It's I'm just gonna say it. It's not bad karma though. Instead of it, justice is being served on your behalf. It's just something that you promised, and whatever success that you obtained, you're wanting to experience it again, and it's not being taken from you, held into other people having. That's the punishment. And then look at the why is these cards messing up over here? Goodness. I'm trying to get these green cards and they're just doing all this crazy stuff. That's not supposed to happen. So all this stuff is going on. All right, Leo. If you guys don't know what's going on, every time I pull a new deck, it's a new reading. Sometimes the energies shift over. All right, what are the messages you have for Leo? Screenshots, speak up, and self in reverse. So you're gonna feel like something odd is against you. Whoever you communicate with, screenshot, speak up for yourself. Don't allow this person to get away with whatever. What are they trying to get away with? Watch. Abundance in reverse. This person is just trying to mess up your bag. You know, if they get you worked up, it throws you off your A game. Don't allow anyone to throw you off your A game at this time, Leo. Whoever this is a hater. Yeah, watchers. See, you got haters watching you. Penny pocket watching you too, Leo. All right, you need to focus on you. All right. What other messages do you have for Leo? Pocket watching. Someone can play chess too. All right. Changes in reverse. You have coattail in reverse, companion in reverse, cell phone in reverse. All right. Someone's not talking to you. It's because you're not allowing them to give. You're not giving someone their way. Leo, what is the advice? What is the advice for Leo regarding them not giving someone their way? Just continue doing what you're doing. This person, yeah, they don't need to ride your coattail at all. They're not deserving to at all. So there's no need to even discuss this person, whoever this is. You know who it is. So waste of time. All right, angel guide message for Leo. Angel guide message for my Leo, please. I'm being guided. What for my Leos who are in nostalgia about something? Why are they in nostalgia? There's a Leo where you want to have sex with someone. You've been wanting to have sex with them for a long time. Other people. There's a Leo. You know who your person is. You just don't know when the right time is to approach them to tell them. Something about that. Still nostalgia. I love you, Leo. All right. Angel, got a message for Leo, please? All right. Opportunity and change confirmation. You know, I enjoy serving you, Leo. I do. And you know, I'm gonna be vulnerable right now. Sometimes when I'm channeling and receiving messages or reading the cards, sometimes I do doubt myself. And when I doubt myself, I literally tell myself, don't you do that. You believe in your gifts. And it never fails. It never fails. And once I stop doubting myself and truly operating in my gift, it's like more gifts are bestowed upon you. So, Leo, I tell you this, when it comes to this opportunity and change, follow suit. Don't go against the grain. That's what I'm being guided to tell you. Now, let me tell you what this opportunity and change entails. Divine is not just working on me, divine is working with me. So I am so grateful. Let me find this opportunity. All right. It says, Leo, as one door closes, another one opens. This is a time for change. Your angels are drawing close to you, close to support you in making the changes that you need to make to attract opportunities and abundance. Confirmation. Ain't that something, right? I love you, Leo. Also, don't forget to go to the SGL Tarot Podcast whenever time permits itself. There you will find your individual zodiac sign readings as long as your collective readings. Every day on a daily basis, a zodiac sign is released at 6 a.m. On Sundays, 3 zodiac signs are released for the next 72 at 6 a.m. And then here, I use the community section to communicate with you. So make sure you subscribe, right? So you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. And hopefully I did a good job. You're the only one that's going to have this type of session, this go around. I was guided to do it that way, and that's what happened. But moving forward, Leo, those were the messages of what you need to know. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle, Leo, until we meet again.